Hey, welcome to the MetaMask tutorial. This is going to be very important because, like I said before, the only thing that you really need to be concerned about when thinking about exchanges is how to get your cryptos out of a centralized exchange and into a hot wallet of some sort. These are normally MetaMask. MetaMask is the one that most people use. An alternative is Encrypt. This is a good alternative as well. You could use either of them. Most people use MetaMask, so that's the one that this is going to be focusing on today. So it's just like a wallet that you would put your cash in. If you keep your crypto in this wallet, it's safe. But not only that, nobody can take it from you. This is even better than a wallet because you're in complete control of the codes and everything that is attached to your cryptos, so nobody can take them from you. Whereas if they're kept on a centralized exchange, at any point, whether they are wrapped up in legal problems or whether they are wrapped up in corruption problems, your money is not safe on a centralized exchange, but it is safe when you have it in your own cryptocurrency wallet. Of course, there's always risks that you can make mistakes, but of course, that's very small compared to the risk of your money being taken from you in a centralized exchange. So we will walk through some examples of how to do this. As for how to install MetaMask on your computer, if you go to the MetaMask website, it will pretty much automatically detect what browser you're using. I'm currently using Firefox, but of course, MetaMask is supported across all different browsers. The same could be said for Encrypt as well. It will be supported across all major browsers, so you won't have to worry. Now, you will be taken, if you're using Firefox, to a screen like this. Make sure you're downloading the one with a lot of users, and then you should be good to go. Okay, so we've covered that, and I'm going to assume that you have installed your MetaMask. I'm not going to take you through the process because MetaMask takes you through that process for me. It will ask you to write down your seed phrases, and it will get you into this screen after you've completed all those steps. So what I'm going to do is go away, pause this video, and install MetaMask on your computer right now. After you do that, you will have written down your seed phrases on a document or a piece of paper somewhere. Make sure you keep that safe, and we will begin. Now, the process looks something like this. You have some cryptocurrency on your centralized exchange. Here, in this circumstance, we have $100 of Ethereum. Now, we want to get that Ethereum out of this centralized exchange and into our MetaMask to keep it safe. So what we're going to do, we're going to perform a withdrawal. So you will click on withdrawal, and it will give you a list of assets that you have currently in your centralized exchange. We want to withdraw Ethereum. So we have Ethereum selected, and we are going to select the network. Now, inside the MetaMask, what we're going to do is we're going to withdraw to this address. So make sure you copy this address and make sure that you're on Ethereum. You can select Ethereum, and that will be the network that you will be extracting to. So select Ethereum on Ethereum, and this one has already given me test MetaMask with the wallet address. This one was set up beforehand, but if you wanted to load in a new address here, you would just go add new withdrawal address, and you would paste the wallet address in there. That's the wallet address that I copied from here into the wallet address field, and then you would pump in the address description, and you would call it whatever address that you wanted to there. Mine's already been set up, so I'm just going to use that one. So we go max because I want to take away all of the Ethereum and place it into the wallet. Preview withdrawal looks good to me, so we confirm it. And then I put in the code, and through the magic of Cinema, we will return to the MetaMask. Okay, so now what you can see is that we are in our MetaMask now, and the balance has now reflected the extra $100 of Ethereum that we had from Kraken, which was the example of the exchange that we were using here. And now that has been successfully withdrawn into this wallet, and we now have a balance of Ethereum, and that's fantastic. Everything's good. So let's navigate around this MetaMask for a moment and have a look at some of the other functions that we have here. So you can buy, send, and swap cryptocurrencies in this MetaMask screen here. However, I would not suggest using the swap function or the bridge function. I would also suggest not using the buy function either. This send function is perfectly fine. That's just going from wallet to wallet, and the portfolio function is okay. I guess it shows you a website that you connect your wallet to that's owned by MetaMask that shows you all of your token holdings. However, in the Ethereum Mastery lesson, I'll be showing you how to perform this using Etherscan, which is a website that you don't need to connect your wallet to. So you don't really need to do that if you don't want to. The only function on this page that you should be concerned about really is the send function. Everything else here is kind of optional, and I don't really recommend you do this. So when you want to look at all the different accounts you have or the different networks that you can connect to, you can go like this, and you can select from a whole bunch of different networks that the MetaMask can join onto. So these are basically different blockchains. I don't know what linear mainnet is. I think that's just a sponsored blockchain that MetaMask has an association with. So ignore that, completely ignore that. Polygon, Optimism, and Arbitrum, most likely the three major ones that you're going to be concerned with. Polygon, Optimism, and Arbitrum are basically all Ethereum-related networks. Optimism and Arbitrum are probably the best ones. These ones use actual Ethereum to perform their transactions. If you were to move any of your cryptos to Polygon, this uses a different token called Matic to perform the transactions. So that needs to be taken into consideration if you were to ever use them. If we move down the list, you can see we have different networks here. Binance Smart Chain, which is owned by Binance, so you want to avoid them. Ether Mainnet Alchemy, which is just the clone of Ethereum. It's the same thing. Polygon, Pulse Chain, and Avalanche. A couple of other different ones. Polygon Mainnet and Polygon up here are going to be identical. Avalanche is just another different one. So there's a couple of different ones in there. So if you have a token, for example, let's say Matic, and you bought Matic and it didn't immediately appear in this list, you would want to use the import tokens or the refresh list function in order to find those tokens. So let's say, for example, you wanted to purchase a token called Render. Now, I'm going to do an explanation on how to purchase spot tokens in another lesson here. So that's going to be how to buy spot on a DEX. So I'm not going to fully explain that now, but I'm just going to show you what it would look like if I was to do that. So we go to Uniswap, and what we're going to do is we're going to connect our MetaMask to this decentralized exchange and then purchase this token, and then we see if it comes up in the list, because we will often be buying tokens and they won't automatically come out in the list. So we want to double check that we're connected. Our wallet address ends in CB13. CB13, fantastic. So what we're going to do is we're going to exchange some Ethereum for Render. RNDR. Render token. Okay, cool. So we have 0.83. I'm going to purchase 0.02 of Render. $31 of it. Cool. We will swap, and then we will have a look for it when it arrives in our MetaMask wallet. So I'll confirm that, and we will wait a brief moment while the Ethereum blockchain processes that transaction. Now, it's already finished before I even stop talking. Fantastic. So we'll go back into MetaMask, and we will notice that the Render token hasn't appeared yet. Now, most people, when they're beginning in the world of cryptocurrency, they will say, where did my Render tokens go? I've lost all my money. It's not here. Where did it go? And they will start to panic. There's no need to panic. There's no need to worry. There's two options available to you, because everything that's somewhere has to be somewhere. So you can click refresh list, and look, it says one new token found in this account. You can import token this way. Or if this didn't work for some reason, what you can always do, if you're finding your tokens through CoinGecko like I told you to, you can just go here and find which version of this token you want. We have the Ethereum logo here, so we'll copy the contract address, and we can go import tokens, and we can go custom token and paste in the address. You'll see it automatically detected Render with 18 token decimals, but instead what we're going to do is we're going to do the refresh list import tokens trick. So I'll click that button, and look, it automatically identifies the Render tokens. So import all of them, then it refreshes and it shows the correct balance. Now you can repeat this process for every cryptocurrency in the world. We have millions and millions and millions of different cryptocurrencies, and they're all going to follow the exact same process. Not every cryptocurrency is native to Ethereum, which is the blockchain that we're operating on. So we're on the Ethereum blockchain. So that is going to be the first step in understanding what's happening here. So if you ever wanted to send these tokens to a different wallet, this is this wallet, but if you wanted to send the Render tokens to a different wallet, you would click send, and then you would provide an address to a different wallet. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through an example of how to connect your MetaMask wallet to a decentralized finance service. I've already connected to Uniswap, and I've done that previously. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to connect to SushiSwap, which is a different decentralized exchange, and this is going to be a good one because I haven't done it yet. The principle is very simple. Anytime that you find a website like this where you want to interact with it, you just go to Connect Wallet and you click on it, and then you select MetaMask. Some of them will have this one's detecting a different wallet to the one that I'm currently on. So I will disconnect from this again and make sure that the MetaMask, here we go, connect. So this is a great example. You never know. Sometimes you might have a small fault of some sort and you need to correct things. In that example, this website, SushiSwap, was trying to connect to a different MetaMask account. I have accounts 1, 2, 3. My personal account is in number 1, so I'm not going to click on this drop-down menu and reveal that. However, when you click on this menu, you have the option of creating new sub-accounts within the MetaMask, and that will enable you to have multiple different wallets under the one set of seed phrases. So anyway, what I'll do now is I'll connect to the decentralized exchange SushiSwap. So MetaMask, cool. B13, that is now the correct address for the wallet that we're using in this example. It's as simple as that, really. The main thing that you should be concerned about when you're using a MetaMask is not connecting to random websites that you don't trust. Websites like SushiSwap, websites like Uniswap, and one that I will go into in the how to buy spot on a DEX and how to trade futures on the DEX. I'll tell you about the different exchanges that I like to use in those, but for the most part, you shouldn't really be connecting your MetaMask to other random exchanges.